So when I heard that we're going to rehearse and study and to work about the piece of Marco Goecke, Nichts, I was very excited because for me, I dance in the company. This is my fifth season in the company, and it's very different from what we used to do. Like when we work with Amir, it's a very emotional and technique program. And to work with Nacho Duato, for example, it's very classical. Mm-hmm. And to work with Marco Goecke, with Giovanni, actually, that we rehearsed this piece with us, it was very challenging, but in a good way, because I think it's very different from what also the audience see and also what the dancers feeling, because it's like you need to be in the place, because the movement, we are not really move with all the space, but it's so many movement in a short time, and like it's very demanding, and like you need to be focused, to be very concentrated from what are you doing, and also to feel and to bring out to the audience your story. And it's like, for me, for a female dancer, I felt like it's to be an animal on stage, because also my solo, it's like very...
it's like a beast.
It's like a beast. I remember that Giovanni tell me, Tom, you need to be like a cat woman, like you're an animal, you need to go for it and just be and do everything so fast and so concentrate, and also to bring all of you out. And it was one of the best things that I think the company give to me, and also for me, like for a dancer and also for a person, it's and for art, and it's give me a lot. And I hope the audience, when they see us in this piece, they feel what we feel on stage, because it's so powerful.
And powerful.
It's very, very powerful.
I agree. Like the moment you understand that you're standing there in the beginning of the piece and the curtains open.
Because you're doing the first solo.
There is this huge silence, and you know, you're never ready for it. I did it a lot of times, and every time that the curtain was open, I stood there, and you know that you're standing still and you need to be there with all of yourself. And in those kind of pieces that your body is much faster than your brain, and you can't think, and you just go for it.
And Vladi, also the piece, it's starting when there is quiet. We just do the fufu, and then you start your first solo. So what do you think, how you felt like when you need to open and from 0 to go to 100 with all the power?
I think it's a shock, because you see the lighting in your eyes, and you see you all guys disappear slowly, and then the music of Kit Jarrett starts, and you understand you're alone. You're alone, and through, I don't know, it's just you have to bring everything.
It's amazing.
No, it's incomparable to any other style or work by any other choreographer. And like, I'm very lucky I got to work with Marco when I did my internship in NDT. So I worked with him. He was doing a new creation that season that I was there, and to see how he works and how he creates, it's incomparable to anybody else I've ever seen. I think he's a genius in seeing what is needed for the piece, and also his musicality is very, very special. And for me, it's especially to do it now, Nichts here in Kamea, is amazing, because I worked with Marco in the studio, but I was an intern, so I didn't perform it his style yet on stage. And to do it now here in Kamea is amazing. And I have this baggage of knowledge from working with him, and now I can finally put it on stage, and it's great.
You know that also when Giovanni worked with us, so he tell us that Marco rehearsed the piece with a quiet room, only the dancer with him.
Yeah, he creates already the environment that you find on stage as a dancer. He creates it in the studio. So the studio is dark. There's just very, very little light, and you are alone with him and the rehearsal director.
Wow.
And that's it. So it's very intense, but it brings you already to the stage environment. And I think for him, it also he knows what he wants to see, so he goes to it immediately.
And the rehearsals with Giovanni, that I personally felt like I'm a lemon, and he just takes me and squeezes the lemonade out of me. And after the rehearsal, you feel so empty but so full at the same time. Like he literally always he could read our thoughts in our mind, and he was like, "Stop it! What do you think about?" And it was crazy. He always knew what we were thinking about.
Yes, like how the three of you actually felt about it, because my role in the piece is really different from all of you. I am like the calm person. Every time before I'm going on stage, I have my own routine of meditation to make sure that I'm really calm and I'm going on stage like I'm improvising. And the three of you have like really intense part, and especially you, Vladik, that you have like to come from 0 to 200 speed up.
Yeah.
Like how it is suddenly from 0 really to go to 200 so fast on stage.
I think as a person and as a dancer, throughout this the 30-minute piece, I go in an entire journey. I start in this, I don't know, even the useful, I feel at the beginning like I'm a tree, and then I need to explode in the middle, and then in the end I really go through this true journey when we all coming back at the end, and we're holding those branches and making the sounds of the leaves.
I think actually what
it's a closure.
Sagi asked, that it's because this piece, why I think it's one of the most demanding piece for a dancer. It's like you need to prepare yourself. Also, my solo come like almost in the middle, and I need to come with like 200 to the stage. So I don't think that the audience of course not see it, because we are back stage. We are like really prepare ourselves, become into it with the music of Jimi Hendrix, with all
and
this
his music
guitar.
Is like our blood starting to get 200 degrees.
And because of that, I think after you finish your part, you feel like you are empty, because you have everything. And this feeling for a dancer and for art person, it's like, I think one of the high feeling that you can ever feel in your life for me.
You finish your part and you feel that you did your job, and you can.
Like I have the same experience, but from another point of view. I need to come like 0 to the stage, but with 200% of concentration, and to come really slow with my body, but really fast with my upper body. So there is this illusion between the fast hands that going really fast, but my body is just moving all over the stage, like, as Giovanni called it, a meditation, sort of a punch way.
Emotional control.
Yes.
Because you need to actually to finish the piece.
Yes.
So you need to do the closure of all our... We are in the crazy, and you need to come and just like finish it with...
But still, when we're standing there at your end, and in the end of the piece, when we're holding the branches and we're doing this image of a tree, I really feel we're trying to give you our heat, because after our parts we have so many hits, and you stand near to each other and you feel I don't know, it's something in the environment, and we try to always give you this energy of the
I can tell you from my experience as the person that influenced by the tree, it's such a magnificent moment to be there and to know that you are behind me and to feel you. Like the moment you start to rush the tree and to make the noise, I feel like suddenly from 0 that I came to the stage, I'm going up to 100 just from hearing you, and there is such an excitement in my body, but in the other hand, I'm so calm, and you don't understand how important to me it's this moment that you are there and you're giving all of you to me, because then I can really close the piece in a way that I felt that each and one of you did whatever he did on stage, and I'm here to say the words of everybody and to close the piece.
Yeah, that's amazing. So now, like, we've talked all about our experiences for the first time with Marco in Nichts, but we have a good foresight because we're going to do Thin Skin in the coming season. How do you think that the second piece of Marco will be different than the first one? Are you looking forward? Are you excited about it?
I am very excited, actually, because I think now I understand that this process, it's something very rare in the dance world, because it's very, very different. They're very different choreography, very different style. And I think it's also now Marco, it's become more and more like knowing and famous with his style. So also to do it again, this process, to work in the studio and everything, and to come to the stage with that, it's very
exciting.
Yeah, let's do it.